Okay, so hello, I'm John Lester and I'm representing the ALLTALE project that I have created for the past couple hours. So here we got this is the um, event recorder, which is will mostly document informations from a title to a definition, and it will support different categories which we will be tackling later on. And it is a Quark application, which is a superset of Flask and Python. So here we got our server. We have our bunch of favicons in the background. We got the JavaScript files needed for the website. We have some templates, some HTMLs, as well as some cascading the CSS file. So, currently we only got the index HTML for the index or the first page that will pop up whenever you visit the website, as well as the request function for one of the three features of the website. In here we got some manifest for some favicon thingy, and here some styles for the HTML. I know it's quite long, but CSS will also be that that is the standard of CSS files. It will definitely make up thousands of lines. So here we also got our request files, the JavaScript files for some JavaScript client-side programming, which we will also be discussing this one later on. And some icons we can choose here. This one is kind of big. So yeah, this is also for some cryptographic security library that I will be implementing in the future. So let's just go ahead and run this app right now. We will be typing in. Okay, so since we've already run this one out, we'll be typing it in. So you've noticed that the background itself is transitioning to a linear gradient from a darkest black to just a subtle shade of gray. So here we have three features for the website. We have the search function which will search everything, every entry and every category as well as the tags itself. Just everything that exists in the website, you'll be able to look it up. From the name itself, you can seek your thoughts. So, for example, you wanted to search the RAM definition, for example. And one cool thing I have added for this one is just because it's by so that you will be able to have the definition that you wanted to search, even if you have gotten out of the text field. So, for example, like this one, the RAM is still visible even if you go out to the text field. So you can CPU, for example, you go out and still exists. So that will be the search function. Hopefully we can have definitions here once we have structured the database. We also have the browse function that we can browse manually in each category, which we will be also tackling right now on the request feature. So we have here a neat feature as well, this one. And here is our categories. We have here the domain, which is the biggest one of them all. It's like the highest hierarchical domain or the hierarchical structure for the website. So we have domain. A domain will have multiple orders, and each order will also have multiple branch, and each branch will have multiple lexicons, which will be the definition itself. So for example, in the domain, you got here a computer. You describe what a computer is here in definition. And then the order, you will be, uh, for example, in the domain computer, you got an order for hardware, for example, and you also wanted to define the hardware here. I will be putting another bar so that way an order can select which domain it will um, try and enter into or maybe join, as well as the branch. One order can have many branches. For example, here we have hardware. We can also add like input devices, for example. So input devices or just plain old memory. We can also have definition of it as well. And one branch can have multiple lexicons. So here is the real information that we can put onto the website. So a lexicon name will be a RAM. Here you can have tags so that um, you can select multiple definitions, much like related lexicons. So these tags will be available in other categories. I will be implementing them later on as well. So, for example, tags we have here memory types. We also have a branch right here. So for the related lexicons, we can also have a dim, which is like a slot for a RAM. We can also have so dim and as well as the description. So you can submit either a lexicon, you can submit either a branch, you can submit an order or a domain as well. So yeah, that's quite here. It's changing. So that will be the website itself. I haven't implemented any major features yet aside from those animation. It's quite kind of cool. And here, this one, it goes back. Because I'm also using PostgreSQL, and we also have here our um, server that will serve all of those files. So that's pretty much it. Hope you like this one. Stick your thoughts and goodbye for now.